Hello. Um, I figured. Sorry, this took me a minute to get on and do. It's been chaotic lately around here, but here I am, as promised. Uh, this one is tips, red flags, stuff to look out for to try to avoid spiritual scammers. Whether you're getting, whether you're looking to get someone to read your birth chart, read tarot, a psychic, anything in them categories. This is just kind of tips and stuff to look out for, red flags, or stuff to even know that you're getting a legit reader. Okay. Uh Anybody that uses fear, curses, something bad's gonna happen to you. They can fix it for such and such amount of money. Any good reader, even if they do get something bad in the cards or something negative, they aren't gonna put it they're gonna word it completely differently, and they're gonna give you, like, the cards say this could happen, and then give you ways to you can choose, because really you're the only person that can get rid of it. They can't just do it all for you. It don't work that way. um Not giving any specifics, just general, very general, where it could be a lot of different people. um they message you first. This is a big one. Any legit reader of any sort is not going to go out their way and message people they don't know. If you want a reading, you will message them. Any tarot reader, birth chart reader, anything like that. I know anybody I've read tarot for, birth chart, anything like that, I have never messaged first. They messaged me, and then we've talked about it. I'll explain it to them, and we'll see if we vibe or not. Um, Large fees, ridiculous. Most good tarot readers, stuff like that, don't charge ridiculous. Now, some birth charts and astrological charts, they do charge a little bit more for, but that's because she's and it's just a bit different. They're actually sitting down long before they even meet up with you to do the reading, and studying your chart, writing down notes, spending hours on it. um there's just a lot of energy that goes that, even before the meeting and then at the meeting too. So that's a little bit different. Selling items that are blessed. I got this by so and so, and it's blessed by this, and it'll cure this. Um, Look out for people that can, I can open your third eye, or liberate, or have you give you true liberation. Uh, any spiritualist knows everyone has to do work on their own path at their own time, and only they can be ready, and only in their time to open that kind of stuff up. Somebody can't just put a spell on you and bam, you're there. It doesn't work that way. Um you have a generational curse on you, and because be- generational karma, pretty much, that, but they call it generational curse, working, uh and but I can correct it for you, and of course the money. Here's the thing: anytime they say a generational curse of any sort, you're the only person. It's a karmatic debt, and you're the only person that can pay that back through shadow work and healing and things of that sort. Nobody can ever do that for you, so don't ever pay anybody for that. Um, let's say you go and get a little reading from them, and they end up wanting more money and more right then and there. Done. They're trying to scam. Not in the same country. A lot of these scammers are outside of the country. Look for that too. Make sure if you're paying, make sure who you're paying to, whether you're paying Cash App, whatever you're paying to, is the same name. Um, and like I said, uh, most real readers and psychics, etc., don't charge ridiculous fees for their work. Real ones are affordable, and some work just on donations or even free. The biggest thing, trust your intuition, people. If you think it's a scam or you even feel like it might be a scam, it probably is. Trust your gut. Trust your intuition. That's a huge thing. If you have to question it, that even if they're not a scam, that person's probably not for you. Not every reader or every psychic is going to vibe with you. The real ones understand and know this. Like, I know as a reader, I'm not going to vibe with everybody. So before I even sit down to read for somebody, when they first message me, we have a conversation. I figure out what they want and we see if we vibe before I even agree to do it and take any money or anything. That's signs of a good reader. Another sign of a good reader, their first question is going to be asking you what you want to get out of this. What are you looking for? Why are you looking for this? Why are you coming to me? What are you looking to get out of it? Um, they're going to want you to be completely clear on the expectations you expect to get out of it, and they're going to explain to you what they'll be able to do. So everything's clear before even going into the reading. A real reader, psychic, anything like that will never create a power imbalance. And what I mean by that is make themselves look that they can do something you can't. Because when you're coming to a reader, it's a very intimate thing. You're being vulnerable, anything like that. Any good reader knows that. And they're not going to take advantage of that. Period. Um a good reader is going to give you information, and always in the end it's going to be your choice 100%. It's not going to be like, oh, you have to do this to get rid of it. No, they're going to give you the information of the reading and give you options on what you can do so you can in the end choose your path. um there You're going to them so you can make a decision and be confident in making your decision, not so they can make it for you. Good readers, psychics, any of that will bring it back to you, um and want for you to name and figure things out for yourself. Also, they're there to help you put the pieces of the puzzle together and make connections on whatever it is, astrology charts, tarot spreads, etc. That's another sign of a good reader, is they're not just telling you the information and you have to do this to get rid of it. No, they're giving you the information, giving you the options, letting you know what you can do, usually at least a few different options, and it's in the end 100% back to you, your choice, and they're bringing you into it too at all times. So it's interactive. Um, Anyone that markets himself as the only one that can do something or the only one, as our scam. Um, a good reader or any kind of legit ethical reader will never tap into your energy until they get your permission. So all these people that message you first and be like, "Oh, I got this message for you," that means they tapped into your energy without your permission. If they technically did get that message from you, which odds are they probably didn't, but that's not cool. You don't want anyone to be able to do that. Where it's different when you go to a reader and ask them, because before they even start, they're getting your permission to connect to you. And with your knowledge and your permission. So it's all open, way easier to connect to. Let me see what else I got on my notes here. Um, when they message you, they usually started off with beloved or darling or something like that with a bunch of emotion, emojis or something like that. Them usually are scammers. Legit practitioners will understand. Like, let's say you don't necessarily want to pay over a certain thing because you're worried about your thing. Most legit readers will understand that to a degree, and they might even let you pay after the reading ends or something like that too. They will work with you. Where scammers, they want the money up front before they do anything. Because they don't really plan on doing anything. Um, Now, like I said, besides like astrological charts and any kind of astrology charts, because like I said, they put a lot of work into them. Most of the work actually goes in before they're even meeting with you, because they're gonna have to. Most astrologers don't have all of it memorized. They can't just look at a chart and do it off by. I mean, there's I'm sure a few out there that can, but for the most part, they're pulling your chart up ahead of time, studying it, taking notes, and gonna use that for when they do go into the meeting with you. And then after they do that the first time for however long their thing is to do, before the meeting, a good half an hour, 45, even to an hour, maybe 2 hours before the meeting, they're gonna pull your chart back up and study it again. Go through their notes and make sure there's nothing they missed or nothing they need to put in there. So that alone is a ridiculous amount of energy and work that goes in even beforehand. So they're gonna want their money, odds are, beforehand, because of how much energy they got to put into it, which that's understandable. Yeah. And like I said, the biggest thing is trusting your intuition. If you feel like something's off, odds are it's off. Um, if you have any questions, any thoughts, anything, you can comment either here on YouTube, on the Facebook page, at Wicked Witch University, whatever works, and I will answer. Um, I do plan on doing another live here in the next couple days. I've I got some catching up to do, but I do. If there's any kind of topics that you want to learn on, or you want to hear more about, you want me to dig into, let me know. I'm open. Uh, yeah, and come check us out on Wicked Witch University on Facebook. Thank you guys, and I'm sorry it took a little longer than what was expected. Good night.